Hey everyone, so it's been a while since I actually filmed a video, but I have a ton of March favorites and I figured it would be easier to show you everything in a video rather than have you read like a 20-page long post. So let's get started. The first product that I really have been liking this month, and I actually did include it in my February favorites, but I like it enough that it can come in here again, is the Makeup Forever Pro Finish Powder Foundation in number 113. Just a really good full coverage powder. Now you can use this by itself, but because I have issues with acne and acne scarring, everything like that, I like to actually use the liquid foundation first and then apply this as more of a powder. It does remind me a lot of MAC's mineralized skin finishes, which I always really liked, but I find that this has more coverage, so I've definitely switched to using this one instead. Next is a product that has been getting both a lot of love from some people and a lot of hate from others. And I almost didn't want to like this because I had some friends who said that they didn't like it or they thought it was kind of like a waste of money, but I really honestly can say that I love this product. And it is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. There's different powders and they're supposed to each have a different kind of light effect. And I believe that Luminous Light is supposed to kind of give the skin like a candlelight glow. I don't really know if the glow that it gives me is like candlelight, but it does give my skin a really natural glow, but isn't too harsh like using, you know, a powder highlighter. It just gives this kind of like glow from within, and I really do notice a huge difference when I apply it. So I really have been loving this. I don't know about the other 5 powders, to be honest. $60 to me is still really, really expensive, and so I don't plan on getting the other 5. But I do really like this one. Moving on to more face products, blushes. The first that I've really been liking again this month, and I've always liked this since I bought it, is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Exposed. It just has a bit of like a nude brown color with like hints of pink, and I actually like to use this as a blush but almost kind of as a bronzer too. Because I tend to put it more kind of under my cheekbones. I put a little bit on the temple, a little bit down the nose, and because I'm so pale, it doesn't come off as like, whoa, that girl's wearing like a lot of bronzer, or like that doesn't look natural. So I really do like this. I like all the Amazonian Clay blushes, but this is probably my favorite color from the line, at least the ones that I've tried. Next, for blushes, I have 2 Dior actually. The first was sent to me and I did do a review on my blog, and it is from the new Sherry Bow collection, and this is number 729 in Rose Bonheur. That's what I'm going to say. There's almost a lighter kind of shimmering peachy pink, which does have like very fine silver micro glitter, and then there's a matte sort of another peachy pink but a little bit darker. I don't know, I just think this is really beautiful for fall, great pigmentation, really soft and easy to use. I personally like to blend the two together, but you could do the more matte one kind of on the cheeks and then do the more shimmering one on the cheekbone as a bit of a highlight. It's just really pretty. The other Dior blush, which I was inspired to pick up after I really loved that one I just showed you, is the Rosy Glow blush in 001 Petal. This is supposed to be, as far as I understand, one of those blushes that you put on and the color is supposed to kind of change based on your like pH balance or transform to like your perfect pink. I don't really know because I've only tried it on myself. I haven't even like had my sisters or anything like that try it, but I really like the glow it gives me. Again, it's kind of like a natural within glow without being too shimmery or shiny, and as far as I've seen, like when other people have reviewed it or put it on, it does seem to look great on like every skin tone. I haven't seen one person apply it yet and I thought like, oh, why is she wearing that? So yeah, that's a big favorite. Going on to eyes, the first product is one that I have talked about in the past before. It has been a past favorite. I just kind of rediscovered it in my makeup collection this month. And it is Benefit's Creaseless Cream Shadow in the color RSVP, which just is a really nice like shimmering champagne. Super smooth, super creamy, applies nicely, lasts all day. I never really wear it by itself, but I do like to add kind of like a similar colored eyeshadow, like powder eyeshadow on top of it, lots of heavy mascara, and it just makes for like an everyday neutral, I'm too lazy to do my makeup look. Moving on to powder eyeshadows, the one that I actually have been pairing with the Benefit RSVP is MAC's Naked Lunch, which is right here. It is kind of like the same shimmering champagne pink. I know so many people love this one, and I've had it in my collection for a really long time, but I could never really get into it. And then I can't remember whose video I was watching, but somebody used it in their video, and I thought like, hey, I should try that out again. And now I really, really like it. It's not too shimmery that it gives like the lid that sort of like, I don't know, I find that really shimmering shadows often make my eyelids look really creased because I have those like crepey eyelids. But this one doesn't do that. Another color that I've loved forever, but again have just kind of gotten back into this month, I've been using a lot of my MAC shadows rather than all of the palettes I've been using in the past, is MAC Soft Brown, which is just a soft brown shadow with almost like an orange tinge to it, and I just love this as a crease color. I find that this looks good with any eyeshadow. It doesn't matter if you're using like grays, blues, purples, greens, anything. This just kind of gives like dimension and defines the crease, and it's really good blending color to kind of like blend out whatever shadow you have and just give this really nice natural finish. So I've been loving that. The other color I have really been liking is MAC Embark, and I think I stole this from my mom a really long time ago because I remember her getting this when we went years and years ago to a MAC counter to get our makeup done, and I'm pretty sure I took it from her. It's just a really deep chocolate brown, and it looks good kind of like as an outer V color to kind of smoke out the eye that I do with the other colors I just talked about. So I do really like it. And then this isn't really a favorite, but one color I did kind of rediscover a couple times this month is MAC Club, which was an all-time favorite and still probably one of my favorite shadows from MAC. It's just not necessarily like this month's favorite, but this is so cool. It's kind of a duochrome green, reddish, brown, and depending on what you put underneath it or where exactly you put it on the eye, it kind of creates a different color. So this is a really perfect, I want to do kind of a look where it looks like I've used a bunch of shadows but really only use one color, and MAC Club is that great color. Now for mascara, I've never been one to really find my holy grail mascara. I don't find that a huge difference with different mascaras I use, like one that says like volumizing. Like I kind of maybe find it does give me a little bit of a voluminous look, but nothing I've ever found being like, oh wow, that really does make a huge difference. That is until I discovered L'Oreal Voluminous Power 24-Hour Black Smoke Mascara. This gives my lashes a lot of length, a lot of volume, and does give it like a really nice like smoky look. So I really like this. It's easy to build. It does clump a little bit, but I almost kind of like that look. Like it's not those like spider lashes, but just like it gives a lot of definition to the eyes. I'm not one to wear a lot of eyeliner. I'm horrible at applying eyeliner, so I usually need to rely on mascara to kind of give that definition to the lash line, and this really does that for me. Then for non-makeup items, the first we'll go with hair is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Moist Deep Conditioner Mask. I use this today. I've been using it quite a bit this month. I find that it just makes my hair silky smooth. It only costs, the only problem is you can't get it in Canada, but I go to the States quite a bit, and I think it's less than $4 at Target where I buy it. It's just a really great deep conditioner, probably the best that I've tried, and I've tried, you know, like high-end ones, middle of the line ones, and this is definitely the winner in my book. Another product I really have been liking is the Avene Eau Thermal Spring Water Spray. I've been using their moisturizer, which I have really found to help like the dry areas of my skin, which I was getting a lot of those over the winter. And I heard great things about this, and so I have been using it just to kind of like refresh during the day. I like to apply this kind of before and after I do my makeup. It doesn't necessarily set it, but it takes away that sort of powdery look, and feels really, really nice on the skin. The last product I have been loving is the Soap & Glory the Righteous Butter Shea Butter Moisturizer. I love everything Soap & Glory. I think these things smell absolutely amazing. Like, oh, I can't get over how good it smells. This is just so creamy, so moisturizing. My arms and my legs have been super dry this winter, and I find this really helps. I apply it every day after I get out of the shower. It's not greasy, but it gives you a bit of like that glowy shine on your skin, and like I said, it smells so good. So that is it for me for my March monthly favorites. Be sure to comment below, let me know if you've tried any of my favorite products, what your favorite products for the month of March has been, and hopefully I will see you soon in another video. Bye!